What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Al.S Gaming. Today we have a unit spotlight for Tilith's 6-star upgrade which she got this week, and now she has a lot of good things going for her in her kit. Alright, so before we jump into the review, remember to hit that subscribe button as well as that thumbs up because it really does help the channel. So yeah, without further ado, let's just go straight into the unit overview. So a quick rundown of her pros and cons. Number one, she's the best healer in global right now, and she's gonna be the best healer for a very long time. At the same time, she gives really good support. She can pretty much regen MP for your whole team. And she has AoE revive 100%, so that means, you know, in trials where bosses are known to pretty much team wipe your whole team, like the Titan trial or even the Octopus teacher with huge AoE damage, you can pretty much just revive your whole team. No worries there. And not only that, let's say your team survives that, she has AoE full heal, so it might sound like overkill, but it never hurts to be able to 100% heal your whole team. Now her cons would be, number one, she's squishy as fuck, so she can't equip a lot of things, and her HP and defenses are quite low, so that's an issue. Secondly, she uses a lot of MP, so you'll need to buff her up or give her some sort of regen. Thirdly, like I said, you can't equip weapons. And lastly, she doesn't have dual cast, although this isn't really an issue because of the AoE full heal. She just doesn't have any magic, therefore dual cast is pretty much useless on her. So let's move into some of her notable skills. As I mentioned earlier, she doesn't have any magic, but she does have really good traits and abilities. So Celestial Light, for 2 turns, she'll buff your whole team for 40% all stats. So this is, she gets it at 5-star if I'm not wrong, so you can get it pretty early on. Next will be Affectionate Aura. You get 100% resist to all breaks for 3 turns to all allies. So for example, if you're playing or you're trying the Octopus Teacher trial, Ultros is known to debuff your whole team when he activates his Magnitude 8 if I'm not wrong. So if you activate this, it shouldn't, or basically the debuff shouldn't affect you. So next we have Sealed Light, AoE enemy dispel. Great because number one, she doesn't have dual cast, and number two, for certain trials like the Esper trials, you can just, you know, cast this and it removes their buffs immediately. Next is Prism Heal, 2500 HP heal, as well as 50 MP heal for all except for the caster. So she becomes an MP battery for those of us who don't have Ling, like me, because I didn't pull, or I should have pulled but I didn't pull. Yeah, so basically she fills in the role of Ling, or maybe Ace. Not everyone has Ace because Ace is a 5-star base and Tilith is a 4-star base, so she should be easier to get. And not only that, she's a banner unit right now, a banner exclusive. So if you haven't pulled for her, I recommend you do. Next, Radiant Light, 100% full heal of all allies as mentioned earlier, and Goddess Revelation, which is 100% AoE revive for your whole team. Now some notable traits, we have Sacred Ground, basically a decrease in chance of being targeted by 75%. So this synergizes with the fact that she's really squishy, and it just reduces the chance of her being hit, although she still is susceptible to AoE attacks, but that will be handled later on once Warrior of Light 6-star comes out, because he has pretty much AoE team defend or cover. Next, Eternal Rainbow, so she has some sort of MP regen every turn, 10%. Yeah, this is pretty important because, like I said, she's very MP intensive. Alright, lastly, she has Pretty Aura, which will give her some sort of sustain with a regen every turn. Now, how are you going to build her? So these builds are just basically, I wouldn't say the best builds, but it's what I came up with. You know, you can mix and match based on what you have or what's available to you, or if a certain situation calls for something else. So the first build here we have for free-to-play players, or cheap-to-play, I guess. These items should be readily available to everyone, I assume. So HP 15% to buff up HP. If you don't have that, you can always just put HP 10% or whatever material that increases her HP, because like I said, she is very squishy and you want to ensure that she survives long enough to heal your team. Next, Cat's Ear Hood. I think one of the best headgears right now for mages or support healers. So this can be found at the Fat Chocobo. I forgot which town, but it's basically there. You're going to have to exchange star quartz for it. Germina's Boots, really good with HP plus 15% on that itself. That's attained through not Earth Keys. I think it was either the Fire Keys or the Wind Keys. You just have to complete all of them and you get the Germina's Boots for free. Monarch's Ring just is one of the trophy rewards. You should get a recipe if you accomplished enough rewards, and it's pretty easy to craft. It gives you a defense plus 10%, so you can pretty much replace it with any other HP item like, you know, Vitality Apparatus. Not everyone has that, but if you do, it's pretty good on her. As you can see, she has no weapons because she cannot hold anything. So let's get into the Whales build, or the pay-to-play build. Now this is obviously based off higher tier TMs, or for someone who's either spent quite a bit on the game or has been playing the game for quite some time and has farmed up quite a few TMs. So first we're gonna slap on equip staff on her, so she can't hold the staff. Strange, but it works. Staff of Wrath is what she's going to be holding, and it gives you 20 defense and 40 spirit. So this was actually a free item in the Easter period if you didn't, or if you weren't able to get it. There are other pretty good weapons such as, if I'm not wrong, Dream Rod or Dream Walker. If you have access to that, that's a really good staff as well. Once again, Cat's Ear Hood. And we have Rainbow Robe. If I'm not wrong, it's Marie's TM, and that will give you resistance plus 30% to all elements except dark, and plus 45 defense, magic, and spirit. Next we have Soluna Band, and that will give you HP and defense plus 20%. Arsha Talisman, which will also give you HP plus 20%, but defense and spirit of 10%. And for other material, we have Shard of Genius times 2 because it's stackable, and it was actually pretty easy to get in the Titan raid this time around. For those of you who don't have it, Syce's TM is pretty good as well. Both will give you plus 20% to your defense and HP. The only difference is that for Shard of Genius, you have to be wearing a robe and a staff to get the buff, but it was easier to get, so therefore most people should have access to this. And lastly, we have HP 30%. You could always throw on another Shard of Genius if you have a third one, or Syce's TM, but HP plus 30% works really well because it gives her a bit more sustainability and makes her a bit tankier. So this particular build should give you a HP of about maybe 6,100, and her defense should have or should be able to break the 300s if I'm not wrong. So that's pretty much it for this guide or this unit review. Let me know what you guys thought about it in the comments down below. Let me know if you have anything you want me to cover, or anything I missed out, or any special builds or whatnot you have. Yeah, just leave it in the comments down below. And if you enjoy content like this, leave me a thumbs up preferably, maybe subscribe, and I'll keep trying to churn out as many videos as possible for you guys. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next video.